everyone, welcome back to our channel, and today we are trying to finish up our round of official music videos from ATEEZ until they decide to drop us and bless us with more. But right now we are going to dive into the Japanese music videos, either the ones that we hadn't gotten to from like earlier on in their discography, and the ones that were most recent for what we were watching, which was around the
Don't Stop?
That.
That's
the most recent one we did.
It should have been like...
around then. I was going to say Turbulence, but I was like, no, we did something else after that, and it just was the words.
I think this one's 2019, and then it's Utopia, Dreamers, and then Boxer, or the Boxer version of something. I think there was like another version of it, but I'm not sure, so you'll have to let us know what that was about, but... Right now, the first one we're going to start with is Utopia, so we're going to start back from the beginning and follow through when they were released. So this one was 2019. So we get to see the younger ATEEZ again.
Yay! I'm so excited. But we wanted to make sure that we were giving these music videos we wanted to kind of give them their own reaction video because I feel like they can also be in the league of their own sometimes. So we are going to turn our thinking caps on. We're going to turn our eyes on as if they weren't already on, but make sure that we're ready to take in all of the things. And then
I'm just ready for more music.
Yeah, that. I want more songs. I want more things.
So real quick, this is your pause warning. If you've never seen us before, we will timestamp this like we have been. So this is the only time we're going to mention it, but pause warning. We are going to pause. Sometimes we pause more than we expect to, but there will be pauses.
Okay. All right. So we're going to do our first watch through, try to take in the visuals that we can and what's going on with the music. And then we will go in through the lyrics and try to piece together things. Patience and grace is what we ask in case we miss things. All right. So let's go with Utopia, which already
looks almost like a dance.
But the word utopia itself, doesn't that mean like a perfect society?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ew, that was gross. Why did we do that? Wait, already love this.
Ooh, he's wearing a choker.
Vocals. I love the purple, blue cat hair.
Sorry, I got distracted.
The thing about a cat household is the cat hair is everywhere.
I think part of the reason why we're so chaotic is that we just have attention issues sometimes.
We do.
So, my bad. I'm so sorry.
What's he wearing?
What?
It looked a little sheer, but I could be wrong.
Is that like an empty theater?
Ooh, the fluffy hair. He told me to shush.
They look like angelic. Looks like a curtain, like a show curtain. Ooh. Yeah.
It was red and then blue.
I saw that.
I need to have a moment for Jungho's shirt because it is just...
I need to have a moment for Jungho.
I need to have a moment. But yes.
I need to have...
It was just fitting his body and his silhouette so... It was just so pretty and just so...
I liked the shot of him laying down.
Yeah, sorry, I had a moment where I was like, wow, that's really gorgeous, like on his body shape and on his type, but not to mention they all look gorgeous, and I love the all white outfits.
So they're not giving us much here, like visually, but they're all in white. There's like a whole like...
In terms of storyline.
Oh, no, I just meant in general, like from the music video. There's like a whole, like this fog that's in, so it's almost like angelic in a sense, so I don't know if that's going along with the word utopia, because it's a perfect, so everyone's in perfect, they're in white, and it's pristine, and it's pretty, and it's whatever. And then there almost seems like these curtains, and then on the other side of the curtain, there's more color, so I'm kind of curious if it...
What's interesting to me with the color aspect is that we keep changing colors, like that
like the red and the blue.
Like the red and the blue cushions, the red and blue seats.
Like
but there was
theater.
Also in the theater, but there was also that the one room where they're doing the choreo.
It's a red curtain, and the sky outside was blue, I believe.
I was talking about the room where it almost seems like they've got like backing lights, kind of like what we have, like where it was just like purple and blue. It just
very the really pretty color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh, I felt the body roll.
I heard touch. Utopia. Did you see this little hip?
I did not, actually.
Hold on, let's go back. Just for they're gonna go. Oh, okay, Songha with the.
Someone
Okay, no,
harmonizing there?
Sorry, the curtain was orange. My bad. I thought it was red. I could have sworn that.
There is a
almost like-
harmonization there.
Similar to what he does in Gorilla. Ooh, have we not seen that move too? Or something similar. Anyway, I heard treasure. Catching random English words. Ooh. Of course, he is unbuttoned, as Mingy does.
I didn't notice until you said that. Head bob.
It's interesting because the curtain is only parted slightly. Like there's a very small... Hold on, I don't want to talk over this because I feel like... Okay, so
that's why I was zoning you out.
Sorry.
I heard nothing you said.
It's very interesting because they've got this big curtain and it's only ever parted very slightly. So it's almost like what's on the other side.
And this whole...
It's very
the blue's
specific.
coming from that side as well.
I know, and it's white, and every time you look through like the curtain, it's almost like it's a different color, but it's just very interesting.
Oh, and then on this side of it, no, the outfits that they're wearing are these black outfits, or the darker colored outfits, and then they have the completely all white ones. I also wanted to mention that I'm actually having, and I can pick out Jungho's voice very, very easily. He just has such a unique quality and tone to his voice. San in his vocals in this, I'm actually having a very hard time distinguishing the two. Like I can see who's singing it, but he is matching what Jungho normally does.
Isn't that hard to do?
Very
to match like a vocal tone.
It is very hard to match a vocal tone. Yeah, because they have such unique voices, but he's doing it in such a way that you almost can't tell the subtle difference between the two, which is a testament to his talent as well because of the falsetto he's hitting, the belting that he's doing. They all sound so gorgeous, but when they're kind of bouncing between the two of them.
That's neat. I mean, I didn't even notice, as you guys know. I liked all the chokers.
Right here.
Also, what I wanted to say before we really got back into vibing was this almost looks to me like a flag. Does it almost look like a flag?
It kind of look like a flag, or like almost like sand dunes.
It reminded me of their flag. It just doesn't have their name on it. But also, it's also, yet again, framed very interestingly where it's got a dip and then there's another side and on the other side there's another color.
It reminded me of sand dunes, but that could just be my brain. That might not have
anything. I heard treasure. I wanted to see the choreo. Oh, is he like controlling him?
Ooh. You hear that?
Yeah.
Like you can tell the difference between the two, but they're so close together in this one. Blonde Wu Young.
I'm already picking up the chorus, which is good because it is catchy. Ooh.
The shirt. Okay.
They're like unicorn colors. I love them. Ooh. They went.
They did what? I didn't see that.
I don't know.
I was listening to that effortless run that he was doing, and it just made me laugh.
Yet again, I was watching and listening to nothing. I hear it. I promise I do.
Okay, I'll watch you listen.
Yeah.
I saw the grabby hands.
Whoa, hold on. They're in black. Transition to white.
Ooh, nice. And the dark room now.
Yeah. I liked the drum.
Oh.
I looked away because I
got butt shot. Sorry.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh, and with the neck. I cannot with the neck.
The what?
The neck. Did you see song? He keeps.
No, I was gonna ask you if you heard something again, and you're seeing things.
It was the neck choreo again.
Can you? Okay, I'll look for the neck choreo that
goodness.
I missed. Can you listen for
the
ooze? I'm not gonna sing
Okay,
that.
we're gonna ooze.
But there's a low tone someone's doing, and there's a very high tone, which almost comes up louder, so you hear that one more, which you probably picked up on. But I had to almost kind of cover my ears to hear the lower harmonization.
Okay, and then you just watch
I'll
Songha's neck.
His neck. Oh.
I like the fluff that hair.
His turtleneck.
It's beautiful.
I love the breath he put into
Ooh,
his
and now we're in
voice
black
right there.
and white? I heard you. Hello. The earth was shook. The earth was so shook.
The house
that
is falling down.
that something fell over.
Please hold. All right, sorry. We'll just go with the house is falling down because of this. So we did notice the black and white, and you just had to go back for the Hua visuals. I see this. I don't blame you at all. I wanted to see them too. Hello.
And the Mingy visuals. All of them.
They've slowed down their movements, their walks. Do you want to say hello? Hello.
What is that from? Whoa. Isn't that what that's from? It was almost like it didn't go all the way through.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Y'all heard nothing.
I don't know.
Y'all
names.
heard nothing. I can't carry a note. But then they stopped in the choreo, and then there's a callback. It's like the front and then a callback. Oh, don't tell me they're about to finish it here. If I had let it go to the end.
We're giving her the crown of pausing right before a video ends.
No, if I had let it go, I
I
had
know,
to
and
make
the
the
note-
note. I would have had to freaking
But
sing it like I do when
I was
talking.
laughing at that too. It's like,
What is that from? Oh my gosh, I swear when they do this, I have a moment when I literally cannot think straight. Before we started again, hold on. They all turn around.
hello.
They all turn around.
Look at
and
me, I'm
look,
here waiting for you.
And then
I
they
see you. You see me?
disappear.
Don't leave me.
Yeah, I was almost sad. It was that the music was almost sad.
It got very this last chunk of the video was very. I mean, we started with the
Seemed
black
a lot
and
more
white.
desperate, didn't
The
it?
color came back, but it's almost like they're like, hey, here's the drastic change with the black and white. They pull away a lot of the backing track. They pull away a lot of the backing vocals. They started almost having a whisper tone to their breath. Like San specifically added a lot of breath in his voice to bring the calmness in. And then it's just the callbacks. Let's sing back and forth to each other and then turn around and look, and then we're gone. Okay. Are you looking for perfection, but you never found it?
Almost
Had to
touched, but you can't. Yeah.
accept what was not perfect?
Dreamer in a dream. Inception.
Yeah. Fear and joy. Map. Ooh. If the world that you're looking for, that perfect world you're looking for, doesn't exist, well, I'm going to make it as close as possible. Is that kind of what you think he's saying?
Some mirrors. They don't look like mirrors, do they? Because they don't look like they're
They
reflecting
don't look like
anything.
they're reflecting, no.
Very interesting.
Oh, get chills with those two.
Don't stop. Let them laugh. Yeah, that is. It's almost like you make it your truth, right? That becomes your truth.
Mm-hmm. I love how he says that.
Utopia.
Crazy and the cheering. Before we continue I just have to say how much I love the different sides of their story that they tell. Sometimes it's focusing on the hardships that they face, and sometimes it's focusing on
rallying people together
and getting them move forward with them. And then sometimes it's something like this. It seems almost kind of like in the middle of like, I'm gonna keep pushing and keep getting until I get the dream that I want to achieve. And people keep trying to tell me to stop, but even when my knees are sore from how much I'm pushing myself, I'm still going.
They're going to make that dream true, and they're going to make their life it's going to become their utopia, the utopia that they want.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Let's keep going. He almost kind of like controlled them there too.
They look like puppets.
They do. Look, they're trying to get him back.
Tell you what, even if you're older, don't stop, no matter age.
It does not matter.
The chorus is so
Where his son was wearing a key around his neck.
I love the way they stop. So it's almost like it ended where it started in a way, didn't it? So it was like they went through this struggle and they're like, we're gonna do what we want. I don't care if they laugh at me. We're gonna make this our utopia. We're gonna climb to the top. We're gonna do this. And then it's like, see, this is why I have to stop it when we're doing it, because my thoughts go out of my head so fast, you guys. And then they talk about how I hope I can reach it, and they're almost back to like doubting themselves, and they're back to the struggle. Like, okay, now I'm opening my eyes again, and I really hope I can reach that.
I almost wonder if it's less of a doubt and more of just like
you're back in the moment.
In the moment of, okay, now I'm sitting in it again, and I realize that it's going to be difficult, but I really want to try to get there.
Yeah,
like you mentioned, kind of like desperation earlier.
Almost like you're like thinking ahead and you're ready to do this and all that stuff, and then you're almost like you're waking up from your dream. And you're like, yeah, we're gonna get there.
We're gonna do it, whether it's hard or not. We're gonna reach the life that we want, the life that's meant for us. That was absolutely gorgeous as well. I mean, I feel like we said it enough about the vocals, and I know that I mentioned Tomo and San specifically, but it was not just them.
No, and the neck.
And the neck.
I liked all the chokers. Like everybody was wearing like necklaces or chokers or something. I'm like,
it was so
stylized.
simple visually, but so impactful at the same time. Like, it's amazing to me how much you can strip away, take away like just all of the CGI, all of the visuals, all this like crazy stuff, and then give something that is just only like 1 or 2 outfits, a couple of colors, some fog, and it's still just so breathtaking and so beautiful and so meaningful. So I'm blown away every time by their talent, but it's something like this where it's a little bit just so almost ethereal in a way. Like it felt like it put me on another plane. But okay, let's go ahead. No,
I still don't know where that ending part comes from, because in my brain, all my brain can do is I play that part and it goes into a completely different song that is not even ATEEZ. So as I heard it in like a compilation of some sort and didn't even know like just that one spot, or did we actually hear it from another song?
I'm replaying it in my head and I know that I have heard it, but I'm right there with you. I'm not 100% sure where it came from. So let's not sit there and focus on this. We'll dwell on it for hours.
I'm shutting down. It's going to bother me.
So before she completely shuts down on me, let's go ahead and move to our next music video.
Okay, so we figured it out because off camera we stopped, because usually we stop and then go to the next part. And I said, Brianna, this is what I'm getting in my head, because I can't place it in a song. But I'm like, I'm getting that part of the ending. I'm hearing it. And in my head, right after this ends, Ring Ding Dong from Shiny starts, which is one of the few Shiny songs I start. So I know, we know. And that's from a long time ago. And I'm like, I don't know where I've heard this, but I swear that it's these two together. I'm like, did I hear it in a compilation? Because I sang it, but really badly, and it was butchered. Like, you don't want it. I'm glad we're not showing you guys. And then it clicks to her.
And I said, it's a TikTok sound. It's a trend where it's that beautiful ending note, and then it like sits for a second and then goes right into that ring ding dong's like part of Shiny song. And I had to get on TikTok and find it, and I was
we went and looked it up just to see, but I'm like, I was so confused. That's why my face, I think I sat there multiple occasions trying to figure it out, and I was so confused because that was all that was coming up in my head, was that entire loop. And I'm like, why are these two fused together in my brain?
So if you had anything big typed out, we figured it out. Thank you for your support, but it was just a TikTok trend, and we had no idea that was ATEEZ this entire time.
But it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Okay, now we're actually going to go to our next video. All right. So
we're back for real this time with a new song, and we're moving on.
We're moving on from that. But we are now going to go into the Dreamers music video.
Japan first single.
So I'm very excited. I like the name Dreamers already. I think that's a very interesting title.
Especially coming out of UTOPIA.
Yeah, especially coming out of UTOPIA.
We're literally talking about dreaming.
Well, and we've had Inception, which is also dreaming, and we know that a lot of their storyline that they've said is maybe in some sort of dream state, dream world.
I don't know. Some of it they couldn't. I don't know if they said maybe hallucinating or a dreamy
hallucination state. So I'm just curious if it has anything to do with that, or it could be just a dreamer in general, someone who has a dream and is looking towards that dream, which would also make sense for ATEEZ. So
I'm ready to get that TikTok noise out of my head. Let's go.
It's just replaying in there.
His little hat.
Ooh, gorgeous.
I wasn't invited.
That's a cube.
Ooh la la. Listen, he could have invited me. That's all I'm saying.
Can I go on the picnic too?
Every time. Why is he always he's always taking pictures?
Why do we do that?
We're not making that the thumbnail for the third time in a row. We're making that the thumbnail. No, I was kidding.
Hello.
I know. His hair is just flowing through the
already
wind.
tell.
I'm starting this again because we not only talked over...
I didn't even finish my thought.
He is always taking photos though. His little cute hat. I cannot. He's either posing for a photo or taking one. I like that. Is it some shoulder acting? His fingernail red?
It's red, yeah. Oh, I love the long hair. Ooh, I like the deep tone of his voice there.
I love when he sings in his deep. Ooh. Is it purpley, pinkish? He's got the... Oh, they all do? That looks like
Is it a prison? It's not prison.
oh, his hair looks so healthy. He's on standing on a.
Do you want me to hold the stool for you? I'll help.
He's getting those. He's getting those ASMR forest sounds right now.
Crunching of the leaves.
His hair is so pretty too. They all look so soft.
Content as well. There's a lot of contentment. I heard. Did I hear
We Are Dreamers? Yeah, I heard too.
Oh.
Where are we running to? A to Z.
Hello.
I need more of that, please. Thank you. Oh. Oh, that was cool. Wave? Reminds me of Wave.
Does very much so.
They're waving at the waves. Ooh, it's beautiful.
No, they're. Hello.
They look so happy.
They're matching the colors of their landscape, which I think is really cool. The light brown. Even Yosong's got this like light bluish tone in his shirt. Now, I did want to point out that we do have 7 members in this. I do believe we are missing Minky. I don't know if this coincides with that the time that he was taking his
much needed break.
His much needed and well deserved break and rest. So I just wanted to, if you saw me like squinting, it's because I was making sure I could count my numbers correctly. I was like, is it 7?
Do y'all always, like, when you see a group that you know you follow and they're always all on screen, do y'all also count them often? Because I always find myself counting.
I do it all the time, even if I know that they're all in the video.
Like,
but
let me make sure.
Do I know that I can count this? So I just kept, I was like, wait a minute, hold on, 7. Wait, 7? Is it 7? So I just wanted to, but I love this picture right here because the colors are so cohesive.
Yeah.
Almost like if they laid in, they could be like chameleons and
give
just
it up
match.
to the stylist.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Stop ooh-la-laing at me.
It's really pretty.
Ooh. Ooh, you look gorgeous. So do you.
Who's got a cape? Yeah, I hear you back there.
Do you ever breathe, Jungho?
They look way too good to be at the bar.
The glasses.
They look weird in the cut.
I know.
They look way too good to be at the beach right now. Turns me into a goat every time. I don't know. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Always. Cute.
Oh.
Was he carrying him?
Yes, he was.
And then he that's so cute.
I am loving Wooyoung's hair in this.
I was gonna say, yes, you are a dream.
ASMR. No touch.
Oh yeah, the little cubes.
We're sleeping again.
I could also join. I like naps.
Wait, that's almost at the same position they were laying in Utopia.
They were. Wait, what are these
And
little cubies for?
I'm not entirely sure, but I did mention in Utopia before I got overwhelmed with other things that was happening, that San was wearing a key necklace, and I want to say he was wearing it again in this one.
Oh my god, I didn't even see that. I believe you.
I want to... Oh, well, if I, would maybe... Well, that also could be
I saw something. Looks, I'm good at taking naps.
Well, it looked like it had letters in it, so maybe it's just a brand necklace. I don't know. I could be overthinking. I accidentally muted it, and I want to make sure we don't have that muted for the next playthrough. I want to say that this song gave me the feeling... Did I turn off everything? Chaos brain.
Were they off the whole time?
I don't know.
We'll see when we go back through editing. I just have a question to ask really quick before you get into it. Do they have a bad song? Because
No.
I have liked every single song we've listened to so far.
I know. I wanted to say with Utopia, I'd be like, adding this one to my playlist, but it's as if I don't add all the other ones because I do. I literally have a playlist called ATEEZ is Wrecking My Life. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before, but that's the name of the playlist, is ATEEZ is Wrecking My Life. So, this one, these both going right on in there with it, but I think the answer to your question is no. I don't think that they do.
You've been more excited to get into the B-sides then?
But I was gonna say this song made me feel like I wanted to follow them somewhere.
I know.
Like I wanted to.
But it was like comforting. I'm really curious
That's
to
what
see.
it
It did have a dreamy quality to it.
It very much so did. It made me feel like I wanted to grab their hand and run with them and go with them somewhere. Like they were like, come on, come with me. Not even like a fully rallying thing. It just felt like a calm, like, I'm here. You can come with me and come take my hand.
As long as it's not like that scene on Anastasia on the boat where Rasputin sends her that dream and she's had like all her family's like,
and
come
she goes
on.
and reaches out and almost jumps off the boat and just like gets stuck in the waves.
As long
and
as
the water.
it's not that kind of dream, I'm okay.
If anybody's not seen Anastasia, you need to. And also you might be confused. I'm so sorry.
My brain whoop whoop whoop.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see
what they're talking about.
Lyrics.
They said ooh la la, ooh la la.
I know. I got dreamers.
He was laying... Wait, hold on. Before we start this, was he laying down and he's, like, woke up from... Essentially? Did he wake up or is he still in his dream?
If he looks like that when he wakes up, I'm mad.
Man.
It's very interesting to me that the cube is clear and is refracting the light into different colors. I didn't do it that time. I was thinking.
Rainbow.
The words. I was trying to transmit them into my head. The cube that they have, I said, is it a prism? I know that wasn't the right shape.
Right. They're refracting of the
light, and then they mention right away. They mention a rainbow, and so I mean that's how about you get the clear crystal and the light going through it, the sun going through it. You're going to end up with like the pieces of light, the rainbow colors. Science, and I don't even teach science. I teach reading.
So you're special?
Yes, you do.
Ooh.
Wait, I liked that a lot. I got superpowers. Changing destiny is up to me and up to you. You are in charge of your own destiny. That is your superpower, is that it's not he's saying it's not set until you decide what you're going to do, until you make your own path. That's your power, is your destiny. I love that. I love the metaphorical, like,
breaking the limits to my limit.
No pain, no gain.
It's reflecting their rainbow onto themselves almost. Wouldn't it? It was on his face. Did you see it?
Yes, I did. I noticed it the first time.
The path is straight. It's a straight go right through the forest here. What were you about to? Why'd you
without looking at the lyrics, I was saying the song made me feel like I should take their hand and go with them somewhere,
Yep.
and that's what they're singing about.
They did a good job of conveying it in the actual song,
They really
like the
did.
sound of the
I really
song
felt
as
like I
well.
wanted to follow them and take their hand and be like, let's go wherever we're gonna go. It's gonna be great.
That explains the road that they're on as well, because they do run.
Interesting he's got the headphones. It's very specific for Chongho though.
Never give up on our dreams.
And the boom mic.
Yes. Don't keep dreaming.
We go down together. We're together.
As long as we're together. Yep. Keep going.
It's interesting to me. Oh, he has the word dream written on there. Interesting to me that he threw down the little cube in the grass and then picked up the actual colors.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. All right, let's keep going.
It's like he drew a new picture.
New scene.
He's yelling.
Smiling at me like that.
I know. I was about to say the same thing. Aw.
Why are you so pretty? Never wake, never end. I did that the first time.
I love Hongjoon just sitting there watching them.
Full body
Beautiful.
chills again.
It's beautiful.
I think you can hear slight voices in the back too.
Are they all having the same dream?
They all look smiley and content while they're dreaming.
Like they're all.
There they are again with that whole like I mentioned earlier, that laying down in a circle and then us looking down like that bird's eye view almost.
It's the ATEEZ crop circle.
It is the ATEEZ crop circle.
But it is. It's he was a. It's interesting. They're all dreaming, right? So were they all dreaming together?
And Hong Jung's awake.
Yeah, but they were all.
He was awake.
He was
in the
also
beginning.
watching them at the end.
That's true.
Anyway, that was adorably adorable.
I think in terms of the lyrics of the song, that I think we kind of touched on what was going on there, having the dream and keeping running towards it. But I think that it was very specific and intentional that they mentioned doing it together, and because you can always work towards your dream by yourself, but they made a point to make sure that they're mentioning it could be them as a group, that they are dreamers together. They're working towards this dream, and they're always in that dream state because they're always working towards that dream. Or it could be towards a teenie. It could be meant for something away from them. It could be towards anyone who's chasing a dream, which I think is just really beautiful, always of them to do. So loved this again, as usual. Literally never don't.
These songs have both been, for the most part, like kind of very feel-good vibe.
Very
Utopia had a little bit more of like a heartbreaking or sadder like element to it. This one to me sounded a lot more like hope. Yeah, a lot more hopeful and like happy, but it was also a very happy dream, where we're together. So I'm curious to see what the last one was, because I feel like it's going to be very different, because I saw the word boxer in it, and then that gives me
automatically like,
Fighting.
go.
I'm all fight
Okay.
vibes.
all right, now we're moving on to this next one. All right, we kept saying boxers version or boxer.
It was Rocky,
It
but
was
you know, like Rocky
boxers
boxer.
version.
Okay.
But we did get like the boxing glove aspect of it right, at least.
Yeah, Rocky. Rocky.
Oh,
Okay,
duh.
so so I know this says it's the boxers version, so we obviously haven't heard the other version. So I'm
the non-boxing version.
I'm assuming this was also a Japanese music video because it seemed like it was posted by a Japanese channel. So we will see. If not, then hey, extra video content. I don't know.
Let's dive into it.
All
Let's
right.
see what's going on here. That electric guitar is in my soul.
I'm sorry, I'm starting that over from the beginning. Listen, that was the straight up attack straight out the door. Did you get anything?
That was frightening.
I think I made the same face the whole way through. So they are boxers.
Is that what you saw? We started what was some sort of hip movement and I blacked out.
I still tongue.
I went away. I went somewhere I don't even recognize. I know I saw Hongjung's face at some point. Wait, is this a Japanese song? I think I saw Korean.
Oh, I liked all the ATEEZ on the signs.
Son's shirt. I saw it fly.
Get your tongue, son.
I don't like that move. That move scares me.
I think I turn it down instead.
Ooh. Ooh. Ew, I can't look everywhere. Why are there so many of you? I spoiled the next scene.
I just like the ATEEZ stuff on the signs.
I wanted to see Yo-sung boxing me again.
Look at the faces.
I know, that's why I'm like,
This is literally, they are boxing me right now.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I feel like I haven't taken in anything. Stop it,
They're
sir.
fighting me.
I'm not even gonna block.
Oh, we'll start the second round. Is that what you said?
You keep bobbing your head over there. You keep going. I want to watch him fling that hood off again.
Oh, let's start
Ooh.
the...
Yeah. I'm not blocking any of their punches. Go ahead.
I love him. Oop. He's got the...
I'm curious who we're
Championship.
actually boxing in these lyrics, but
Ooh. They're in the ring now.
they all have some sort of scratches or something on
They've
their
been
faces.
training.
Here we go. I'm scared. Ooh.
Good God. You don't have to put so much power into it, son. Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna go back. Before we get into this beautiful breakdown right here, I just want to point out that they almost gave the song full sleeves this time, but they're like, look, we're just gonna let a little bit show.
That's kind of like the equivalent to seeing the ankles. Like, this is what you get, guys. No, but I see him doing those hip thrusts back there, so. You gonna help him up?
Oh, yeah.
Almost
now
winning
they're
the pack.
matching. Yeah. Ooh, the... Ooh.
Oh, I hear that guitar again.
Oh,
Oh
that
my
was cool.
goodness.
Wait, don't end.
I don't think I ever breathed that. Like, he ended it like...
Again.
What?
I'm
I needed a moment.
So if there was like something else going on here other than them, like they started out like in the actual gym where they probably practice, and then they end up going to like the hallway where they're always like, you know, if you ever watch like the wrestling matches and stuff, where they're like, yeah, they're hyping up, they're walking down the hallway to be introduced, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they go into the ring, and then the ring they did their dancing, which was almost like kind of like a fighting thing. And then one member, who was it, helped Songhwa helped up San up, and then we ended up coming out of it all together. So it was like they all marched out of it together. So that was interesting. So it was kind of like a journey through that.
It did seem like,
that's kind of how I got that, because the majority of this was just like choreography.
It seemed like a lot of fighting back. So I'm really curious who or what we're fighting back on. What are we boxing? What are we combating in this?
Well, that was like the way that the MV progressed anyway.
I'm really glad that you picked up on a lot of that. Hold on, I'm not ready. I'm glad that you picked up on a lot of that, because I genuinely, I don't know what it was, why this one hurt me so much, but I kept having blackouts here and there. Like, I would see them do something and I was like, nope, that was too much. My brain said I cannot process anything else for a few moments.
So I'm really curious if the lyrics follow the same path, because we're getting ready to face something. So we're going through the journey to face something, and we're on our way to that journey, and then we're facing whatever it is that we're facing, and then we're coming up together. And then since we've risen up together, then we're all marching out towards something together. So I'm curious if that correlates to what was actually being said, or if that was just
the visual and the lyrics are different. But okay, I'm ready to try and take that in again. I just feel like I need to watch this 100 times to get all 8 of them, and
feeling like I'm Rocky.
I love that stretch. That was...
Instead of boxing, they're dancing. Is their boxing.
It's a metaphor for the...
I did that opposite.
Can you watch San in the back for me? I didn't notice him the first time.
I'm gonna hate when I watch this back as you guys
see that beautiful choreo.
This is what I do in the club. The club I don't go to.
This is the Tory choreo.
The club I don't go to. All right, San in the back. Yes, I told in the beginning. I said something about it with his freaking tongue.
Okay, but then he just keeps going with it. He doesn't stop. I like. See the moon on the side of him?
He went.
Okay.
There was a moon,
and there's a moon on San's like wrist thing. And hold on,
yes,
he's wearing the same.
He's got the little compass thing.
The thing.
No, y'all can't be throwing that kind of stuff at me right now, because I'm not with storyline. I am not storyline oriented at the moment. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. Words. Yes.
Nice. I did not see that. I was too busy looking at mouths and tongues and things. Anyway. Yeah. I told you in the beginning I thought
I heard Korean. I was right.
He even does it. I saw the tongue in the beginning. That's what I said when I saw tongue. Oh my gosh, my bad. I like how we rhymed it with like hang on or whatever
Yeah,
it was.
that was really
okay,
cool.
so yeah, we are talking about like getting ready and warming up and
Hello. I'm looking at you.
he does have the champion belt in his hand in a second.
Looking at you too.
Yep. They're not gonna stop. Yeah, y'all are attacking without rest, that's for sure. So they're not gonna attack unless that bell, they're forced to, basically, right? When that bell rings and that it is.
They're not. You mean they're not going to stop, or they're not going to attack?
I meant stop.
That's what I thought. I was like, I think they're attacking the whole time. I don't think they have stopped. So they're not going to stop until that final bell rings, which is interesting that they're using boxing as a metaphor for dancing.
And then I guess would be their like art in general.
Almost like,
yeah.
Look at me. Almost, you can't look away. And if you think about boxing, that is the case, because boxing is so fast paced. There's so much going on. Things can change in any moment, and it could be the same with dancing. It could be the same with their.
Unless you're KO'd is when they usually ring that bell too,
right.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Start the second round.
Ooh.
Oh, frozen feet.
So let me hear your voice, the fans, right?
Say my name. What did she? She's getting ready to box too.
What the funny thing was is I did that and my stomach went like it was terrified. Like the timing was so good. I don't know if y'all will hear that, but it was so good. So that did kind of.
I know. I saw those verses posters too.
It ain't over, something like that. So I did like that. It was let me hear your voice, loudly call out my name, need your voice. That would be the fans, wouldn't it?
I need you to yell out with me.
Yeah, just like boxers, you got the fans and the crowds that are hyped. Yeah, they're cheering them up.
Keep them moving forward.
Yeah. Say my name.
Mingy. I saw nothing. Yeah, watch right until the end. I mistakenly looked at Yo-Song that time.
I love how they have this almost like their choreographed fight. Yep.
Interesting, that's when everyone else is down.
For you, I'll rise.
Huh.
Son.
You know, one thing that Jongho's never going to give up on are those notes.
I do think it's interesting how they break the glass. I'm sorry, was like did the background change at all? It didn't, right? It's the same. No, it's the same. Just for the heck of it. I'm just trying to see if anything changed. So, like I said, he said, for you, I'll rise. So even though I might feel down and I might start, they're fighting it. They're equating it basically to the battle in the ring, right? So you're going to fight and you're going to have your ups and your downs.
Mindset of I'm going to get back up for
you. So for the fans, for me, myself, for my other members.
Right. interesting that you mentioned For Me Myself, because I was going to mention something like that too.
Yeah.
That they say like the me who will never give up. You could be taking motivation and strength from fans and the other people around you and your members, but you can also do that to yourself and like, no, you are not going to give up, and be that motivation for yourself. And sometimes that's what people have, is themselves to push them forward. So I think it's really, really interesting that it can be taken in all those different ways. But I think this is another one of their just like super powerful, super passionate and aggressive in a good way. One of those amazing songs that makes you just kind of want to rise up and get up and do the things that you want to do.
No matter what happens, don't stop, don't give up, don't,
You watch until we drop, until that very last second. Your eyes are on us, because we're gonna keep going, and our eyes are on them. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
All right. So
for the next part, we are going to try to do something. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Hopefully, if you see this.
If this piece is in the video, thank you, YouTube. It made it.
We had good luck with them last time, and we were recommended to do the live version of Utopia, and so why not?
I mean, it was such a vocal, like, heavy
all three songs were so pretty.
With all members, it was such a vocal heavy song. And
why
so
not?
I want to hear it. I would love to hear all of them live, but we're getting towards that stuff. But this was a specific recommendation.
Rewire my brain from Rocky to go back to Utopia.
Rewind. That was gorgeous. Yep, that's what a rewind sounds like.
So we're starting back on the beach like we were in, reminds me of Wave and Dreamer.
Yep.
So that's interesting.
Very interesting. Well, maybe that's because they were using scenes from the videos.
From Wave. And Eternal Sunshine? We can touch and reach. I was not even reading that. I was watching them on screen. So wasn't Wave and Eternal Sunshine no. Ignore me. Nothing happened. I didn't say a thing. Ooh.
We need to turn this up.
Okay, we're back.
We have to turn it up on our end.
It was very quiet. And that's not going to do.
There's that island scene again. I'm back to doing my little shoulder dance.
Wait, this is recent. His hair is like gorilla.
Oh,
I did not even check the date.
I love the contemporary dancing that he's doing. Oh, where's your shirt?
Ooh, fan chant. Yeah. Eat it.
I'm so sorry. He did that note live? I could not even fathom.
I like pants.
Did you hear?
Yeah, I hear it.
Whoa.
Again.
That's... Woo! Okay. Sorry for my reaction just there. I don't know what that was. I love that dance move.
I like that dance move.
That too.
Cutie. Don't look at me like that. God. Do they tickle him?
Ooh. Gorgeous.
Oh. Do you see the way they like vibrated?
No, I was waiting for Jungle's note. And hearing that one. Oh, that was cool. On the beat too.
Ugh. Was unnecessary. Ooh. Again. Be right back to you, Lil. I saw that little face you did. Hold on, is Hongjun wearing a... Is it one piece? Okay, cool. I thought it was for a minute.
Hi.
I love the way they keep like...
Such an interaction in the movements that one thing affects the others.
Yeah.
And then turns them around all the same way.
It's good. Activate them again. I'll be curious to see this whenever we finally... I'm sure there's a dance practice to it. Whenever we finally get around to the dance practice to it, I'm curious to see like the full...
Turn back around and look at me. They're so cute. Oh.
No. Oh.
That was so like in sync too. They're trying not to laugh.
Hopefully that makes it on because that was great. Not only was the performance great, the ending was so cute too. Oh, my ear hurts from like headphones. I think I shoved it in there so I could hear it better.
All right. Well, if you have made it to the end, we just wanted to say a huge thank you because there are several of you who had been requesting these Japanese music videos and songs for quite a while, and we kept saying like we will get to them, we will, and so now the day is finally here. So we really appreciate you waiting for us to get to it on our time and get to it in the order of like the discography. I know Utopia was out of order, but in kind of how
just in case it gets cut, it'll be easier for us too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we just wanted to, as usual, just say our huge thank yous. Thank you for sticking through these music videos with us, and thank you for all of the helpful comments that I cannot wait to read when this drops, and all of maybe some of the things that we missed. But I'm really hoping that we were able to take away as much of it as possible.
It seemed a lot more straightforward than some of their other stuff, and maybe that means we're just missing it. But
I was going to say that they seemed a lot more simple visually in terms of pulling away a lot of things. But then I remembered Rocky. Then I remembered.
I was gonna say, but the lyrics are no less like
they're
more or less powerful than the rest of this everything we've heard so far. So I'm kind of sad because I'm sad we're coming to the end of like seeing their music videos, but like at the same time I cannot wait to get into like everything else. And we do know that they just announced that their new Japanese album is coming soon, so we will have more in the future. So near future.
So yes, we are very excited to start moving into some of the other things that you guys have been asking for and been super patient on as well, and that we've been really excited to get to. So thank you so much for sticking through this video and enjoying these songs and this music with us, and we look forward to seeing you in our next one. Bye everyone.
Bye.